Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. Let's take a look at the chart. Start with the big picture. A couple of months ago, we closed above the 365.11 structure, among other elements at that time in that same vicinity. Then anticipating and still anticipating a long-term target at 527.33. That is a 5-year channel top, well suited to contain quarterly, possibly annual buying pressures when tested. We're expecting it, and it's a guess, 5 to 8 months. And that is to say, we've been in this consolidation since, for the last 2 months. One of the elements that stopped the market, and we've been noting it all along, is the 496.33 rising channel top. I think it was in the 450s when we actually tested it. And since then, we've backed off slightly. We've been in this sort of two-sided consolidation. And this actually illustrates what I would call let me just phrase this. 414.77 is a channel bottom that represents the base of this consolidation. So this is an aggressive area to buy into, whether you're a day trader, 3 to 5 day swing trader, a 2 to 3 week swing trader. And yes, I think, if you have, there's a couple ways I want to phrase this. One is if you went long above 365.11 and you're holding out for 527.33 and you're looking to buy more in anticipation of 527.33, it certainly could be 414.77. Or if you've yet to go long anticipating 527.33, I think your next bet is 414.77, because this is an area we could bottom out at through the rest of the year and round up to our ultimate objective at 527.33 within over the next 2 to 3 months. I think that is a reality. Also worth noting here is this steeply rising channel top that springs off the April low is climbing to converge with 527.33 anyway by the end of the year. The last week or two of December, it converges anyway. So, we've got another, 7 weeks before this converges with 527.33, and that is certainly kind of an appropriate time horizon for reaching that area over that time above 414.77. On the other hand, if we close below 414.77, we should revisit the 360s, 380s within 1 to 2 weeks or so. I'll get to that in a moment. Right now, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and show the daily chart. That 414.77 is also on the daily chart. That is your base. Now, we entered a 3 to 5 day sell signal Thursday of last week with the settlement below this rising channel bottom. It's about a 2-week structure. 453.75 is our day ceiling, not only for day traders, but also 3 to 5 day swing traders. We can fall back to 414.77 over the next 3 to 5 days below 453.75. On the way down, we still have 436.88. And so we opened above this 436.88 on Monday. It held pretty well, as you can see, and we almost rallied back to 453.75 or this formation. We could hold inside of this band for much of, if not all of the day Tuesday. But if we break, especially if we open below 436.88, we could see potentially this 414.77 on an intraday basis. I will say if we close below 436.88 today, 414.77 likely tomorrow. And I just want to remind you that we do remain in a 3 to 5 day sell signal below 453.75. And we could test that today, Tuesday, and over the next 3 to 5 days fall back to 414.77. If, however, we close above 453.75, we've got a good low for the week. I would expect 468.37 within just another day or two. That is the high settlement price that was put out about a week ago. But really overall, closing back above 453.75, I do see by the end of next week or sooner this 489.24 rising channel top in combination with 496.33. 489.24 is the same exact channel top on the daily chart that I showed earlier on the weekly chart at 496.33, forming a range of resistance that can contain buying on a monthly basis, possibly through the rest of the year. And if we close today above 453.75, I think it is likely by the end of next week or sooner that we push into that 489.24 to 496.33 region. If we were, and it's not going to happen this week, but it just might happen by the end of next week to close above 496.33, we're just another 1 to 3 weeks away from reaching this overall long-term target at 527.33. If you went long 2 months ago above 365.11, this is your zone to take profits. I don't have a problem playing the short side here either, whether that's for 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 weeks, or even, yes, 3 to 5 months. We could fall away from here significantly.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
Let's take a look at the downside one more time. We remain in anticipation of 414.77 over the next 3 to 5 days, below 453.75, and probably by tomorrow's close, if we settle today below 436.88, 414.77 can contain selling not only for the week, but even into December. From here, we can round up, as I said earlier, into the 480s, 490s again within 2 to 3, 3 to 5 weeks. Closing, though, below 414.77, not going to happen today, but if over the next few days it does, then we enter 381.91 as a 1 to 2 week target. 381.91, the beginning of a wide zone of significant support down to 365.11 that can contain selling through the first quarter of 26, and above which we still anticipate 527.33 as a longer-term objective. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Wednesday's Tesla. You have a great day.